Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Horizons Daybreaker, episode 6, where today I'm going to show you a few things I've done in between episodes, and then we're going to have a look at the RFTools dimensions. So last episode we worked on the storage system. This episode we'll be looking at the dimensions you can make, but between episodes I've done quite a bit. So I have made this kind of tech-based room under our kind of neat house that I've made. We're still going to make some decorative decorations for in here, and I've used the lathe blocks from Ztones, which are pretty easy to make. I also made an item magnet, which is relatively expensive, and I'll have to switch it off to get to it because it will take like some diamonds and some lapis and some redstone and quite a bit of steel, but otherwise it's not really too bad. As soon as you've got 2 diamonds, you can, by then you've probably got enough for it. I also made the iBench, which I actually just recorded, but pressed my end recording button after like a few, like a minute or two, and didn't quite get to this at that point. So I had to rebind the config for this cool armored jetpack I made, which gives you like 6 armor. It will only show 5.5 there, but let's say I take off this. See, it's 6. So it says their protection 0, but I don't know if that's a bug or a setting in the mod pack. And the iBench is a replacement for our portable crafting that's like 1,000,000 times better. You'll probably see the uses of it throughout this episode. What else have I done? I've also, behind here, got a gas burning generator from our electrolytic separator that's going to use the hydrogen we make for extra power, which will make this pretty much self-sufficient, I'm hoping. And I upgraded our factories to advanced, and I managed to get the smelting one to elite, so they're much better. And like in here we can cook up 7 things at the same time, which is extremely useful. And over here I've got the remote storage and a charge pad, and this will charge up anything that uses power. Hopefully I wasn't doing too much talking just then. But today we're going to work on this. So the first thing I'm actually going to make is a smart wrench, because we're probably going to eventually use this. I don't know how well it's compatible with Mekanism wrench. Most mods are compatible with the thermal expansion wrench, so I'll make that just in case, but we'll try using the configurator. And we've got to make the dimensions manual. Let's just book them for redstone, and this will let you find out how to make dimensions. So we can skip these first few things. We want to get to making the world. So here we go. First thing you want to do is you actually want to find an unknown dimlet. So let's quickly see where it says you can find unknown dimlets, just so that you know. Okay, dimlets are complicated. There is a higher chance of finding them within your... let's quickly find... Okay, so scattered throughout the world in dungeons and other chests, or obtained by killing endermen, you can find unknown dimlets. Like, I found them in chests about in the world. There's some cool structures, I believe, added by Essential Craft, which we'll probably look into later. But they will help. So the first thing we want to make is the researcher. This will let us know what our unknown dimlets are. So let's quickly grab our unknown dimlets, which we'll find here. And they seem to stack as 16. Ooh. And we can build that. So the dimlet... what was it called? Dimlet something or other. Dimlet researcher. There we go. So we're going to need 2 comparators. Okay, so we'll need 6 stone, which we don't seem to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do so here. That's 10. 4. We can put that away. We probably do already. Nope. Okay. So we've got our stone. We need a good bit of redstone. We'll just grab all of our redstone for now. We'll need some iron. We can grab that. Also, I've got a lot of gold, iron, osmium, tin, and copper between episodes, and coal. Oh, and I'll have to show you something with power gen in a minute, which is super, super awesome. So, gonna want some sticks. And I've noticed I'm really talking quite fast this episode, so sorry if I'm a bit off. I don't know what's going on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably because I was planning on recording with Luffy and had to rush to get this because he's not available. We were going to do some more unturned on the new map, but that is not going to happen. So let's see. We can use this balance button to balance stuff out. So that's a pretty cool thing added by this mod. Grab these comparators. 2 of those. We want, let's see, we'll want some nuggets. I can't quite remember the recipe. We want to make this thing. We'll want nuggets, iron, and lapis. So let's grab all the lapis for now, because we'll probably need quite a few of these machine frames. So where is it? Researcher. Where did you go? There you are. So you'll want to make we'll make 2 of these for now. We'll probably need more. Put you there, you there. What was it? What was the recipe? Dimlet researcher. Iron at the bottom and an unknown dimlet at the top. So we'll just want a couple more iron ingots. Not a problem. And there we go, our first machine. So we can put our dimlet researcher on this power line, and we can put in our dimlets. So this will give us here. So we have material N powder ore. I don't know what that is. And we've got the Doctor Dimlet achievement. Sky Dark Cyan, Digit 7, Material Soul Sand. These are things that'll change your world. So let's say we go into a world with this, we'll end up with slowness 4. Here we'll have an ice plains biome with spikes. Here we'll have pink stained glass in our world. So let's grab a chest. And I'm really loving the storage system of this mod. It is, I would say it's better than the old Applied Energistics, but that's my humble opinion. I believe a lot of people would probably argue with that. And we'll just grab quite a few dimlets. Now we will need, let's go down to 12, because we will need some more dimlets for our machines. We can get those in there, and we'll keep these other dimlets on us for now. Okay, so we put that in there. So that's our first thing. We've got a few dimlets. Let's see what we will need next. So let's see, coding. I think we're on, nope. Here we go, dimlet researcher. Certain dimlets are more valuable and rare than others, so it's likely you won't get the dimlet you want right away. Just keep on researching and you'll find them eventually. Most of them require you to research them or use another machine to find them, but certain simpler ones can easily be crafted in any table. You may notice that some of these craftable dimlets require a weird item. This is a dimlet template which can be crafted as follows. You actually need to get dimensional shards. So to actually code our dimensions, we're going to need an inscriber. As well, we'll also need an empty dimension tab. So we'll need 6 redstone, 6 paper. So let's grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can change that to paper. And we have the redstone. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 gets us the empty dimension tab. And we'll want 3 iron. We want the machine thingamybobber. And what's the other thing we want? 2 ink sacs. I should have a few ink sacs here. Apparently not, so let's grab our portable transmutation table. Ink sacs have a value. I don't know exactly what the value is, so let's just grab some lapis. We should be able to get some ink sacs there. There we go. Oh my gosh. Way too many. But definitely enough. So we want the inscriber. And there we go. We can also put this on our power line. And we can put in the empty dimension tab. A new world awaits. Okay, after that, to use the dimension inscriber, you must first insert the dimension tab. To make a completely random world, you can simply click store, and the dimlets will be randomly selected. However, if you would actually like to control it, you need to insert dimlets. These can be inserted into the slots on the top of the device. Hitting store will create a realized tab that leads to the world you've just created. Now we might start with just a completely empty world, because the problem kind of with this mod is it takes an extreme amount of power for the more expensive dimlets. So if we look at these dimlets, it might tell us actually. So here we go. This will take, let's see, a create and maintain cost of 0, so that's nice. This one's totally free. Has no effect on the dimension, but can be used to get new unique dimensions with the same dimlets. So you can just put this in and it will change to a different version of your world that you just created. If we want to have soul sand, we'll have the world creation will take 300 RF per tick, so just 300 RF, and then it will constantly drain 10 RF per tick, which isn't bad. Here we have one that takes 400 RF per tick. This is the glass. Pink stained glass also takes 400. Limestone takes 10. Sky Dark Night takes 1 RF per tick to keep a dark night sky. Dark Cyan takes 1 RF per tick, so that's just... most of these are relatively cheap. Minus 3% RF per tick. I don't know if that means you gain RF for giving yourself slowness. It must mean minus 3 off the total. 0, 0, and 0, and 10 for end powder ore. So it does have a cost to generating these worlds, which is probably the only downside. Now to create our dimension, we're going to want the dimension builder, so it's going to take 2 ender pearls, 2 diamonds. We'll quickly grab these 2 diamonds, 2 ender pearls, an emerald, a couple pieces of redstone, we'll want lapis, and we'll want 4 pieces of iron for the machine frame. So dimension builder, oh, and we'll want 3 pieces of gold. Very talky episode. A lot to do. There we go, dimension builder. So the dimension builder, you have to put your... oh my gosh, this takes a lot of power. You can give it redstone signal, you can see the GUI style, bevel or flat. And this will fill up, and you can put your stored dimension tab here. So it says, depending on the complexity, it will use power and need some time to actually construct the dimension. If there's not enough power present, the building will be delayed. You can also take out your dimension tab if you want to temporarily stop building it, if you need power for something else, for example. It will remember the current progress. As soon as it's ready, the tooltip will change, indicating the status and current power. You'll also notice that the energy level of the dimension builder is suddenly emptied, and that's because all of it is given to the dimension, so immediately. The dimension itself has a buffer of 4 million RF. Don't attempt to go into your dimension if there is not yet enough energy in it. Wait until sufficient energy has been put in it. You can see the current level in the tooltip. If you shift right click with it in your hand, you can see what random features were selected, so that's something highly important. And let's carry on. So getting there safely. Once you get your first dimension, you'll need a way to get there. You'll need the teleportation system. At the time the dimension is created, the dimension builder also generated a spawn platform with a matter receiver in the middle, and this will be fully charged so it's safe to teleport there. After creating it, you'll need a dialing device to dial a matter transmitter to that destination. But don't just teleport to there yet, there's a few things you need to worry about. Power. Your dimension builder is feeding power into the dimension. Okay, but as soon as you teleport, the dimension builder may become unloaded, so there's no new energy. Luckily we have a chunk loader, but we should still keep an eye on this. Depending on... Now, getting back, here's something... That's receiver... Now there's one super useful item. Where is it? This might be the item, which we'll eventually have to get. Machine infuser, dimlet scrambler, filter, crafting. Yeah, so I think if we go into our dimension now, so let's store it. This will take a maintenance cost of 10,000 RF. We can put this in here. Let's go in 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. And it has a current power, and we'll just leave that for now. Let's quickly let's see, so we have got a base seed that is really long. World version 1, terrain is terrain island, the base block is stone, the base fluid is water, the biome controller is controller default, sun brightness is 1, star brightness 1, sky color 111, fog color 111, so they're just normal. The sky body is body red moon, so we might have a red sky, and the weather thunder. That's definitely not sounding too great. ID 3, dimension ready. Now, to use this dimension, I'm still slightly confused. Let's see if I can remember from other people's videos. I know we need the transmitter and the receiver. Dialing device. 6 redstone, machine frame, 2 redstone torches. So we need a stick, which we don't have. To get a couple of redstone torches, 6 redstone, and a core, which will require some iron. Let's just quickly grab a stack of this iron, and create what we need for the dialing device. Machine frame, dialing device. Press shift. With the dialing device you can dial up any nearby matter transmitter to any matter receiver in the Minecraft universe. This requires power with a destination. Okay, so if we put this here, we can dial. We'll need a transmitter then. Let's quickly. Endergenic generator. Generate power of ender pearls. Cool. We'll need another machine frame, 3 ender pearls. 3 ender pearls, that's exactly what we've got left. Just the machine frame, which will take some more nuggets. So let's go to the transmitter, transmitter, and make you. So we put this here, this should get power, and we should be able to go here, and then we can dial. So the dial's okay. This is our portal through to the other world. Now we want to give this power, so this is the perfect time to show you something. So one thing I've done to get power, skedaddle, one thing I've done to get power is I've put the windmills, like wind turbines, 425 Minecraft meters away. Oh, and here's a problem. One reason we were having power issues is because I didn't have the thing plugged into this side of the texture of the solar generator, so it wasn't giving us any power. But I have here a transfer node from Extra Utilities for energy, and I've got one over there. And inside it we have an ender receiver, and in the other one we have an ender transmitter, which also has 3 speed upgrades. And this is sending over power from 4 wind turbines for all the way over there to this one block through like those 2 blocks and these receivers. And that's going into our energy. So that's where all the wind turbines are, making a lot of power, which is quite nice. Now, you want to actually give these both more power, and I was thinking you might be able to charge it inside the energy node. Completely going off track here. So let's do that. Let's see if that can go in there. Nope. That's unfortunate. And it has a good amount of power, and hopefully we'll be able to get back. I do have op commands, but I don't know if that'll work. And that texture is really weird. Hopefully there's a fix to that texture. Maybe it's just the lathe block. But this says go here, so go here. Dial, start a connection. Dial once, dial a connection for a single teleport. So I think, let's grab a chest from here. Let's grab a chest, and we'll just take a simple stone sword with us, I think, and we'll leave all our stuff here, just in case there's any issues. So let's grab from here, actually. We should have a simple stone sword somewhere. Here we go. And hopefully we have everything we need to get back. I should actually have an energy cube. Oh, we'll probably need a dialing device. Let me think. We'll want a way to return, actually. If you place this block anywhere in the world, you can dial to it using a dialing device. before teleporting, make sure to give it power. So we're going to the receiver, so we'll want one of these here, and then another transmitter to take it with us and give it power. Yeah, definitely. So we'll need 6 ender pearls. So we'll just grab... Ooh. I think a couple stacks of gold will give us enough ender pearls. Grab some ender pearls. Oh my gosh, definitely enough ender pearls. We'll want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Wow. So we've got 6 ender pearls. We'll want 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. Then for each recipe is 2 redstone. 2 redstone, 2 nuggets each. 1, 2. Go away, thank you. We'll want 4 lapis. Nah. What did we do with all the lapis? We didn't use all of it, did we? Okay, let's grab some of those ender pearls. And get some lapis. There we go, that's enough. We'll want 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Don't know why lapis has such a high value in this. Lapis and that. Oh, and the redstone. 4 redstone. What did we do with our redstone? Just got rid of that as well. Let's grab a stack of gold's worth of redstone. Bloop. Oh my. Okay. Bit too much. Let's grab. Let's just leave that in there for a second. Put the redstone away. And 3, 4. And put that in there. And that should be everything to craft it. So let's grab our iBench. We'll want a couple machine frames. There we are. A couple machine frames, transmitter, and a receiver. We can put the stuff away. Put you away. We'll need my energy cell that I got before, like so. So this should be everything we need. We'll want this to be constantly powered. Access public name home. Ooh. Now I don't know how we get back here. How do we switch this on? Oh yeah, we'll dial it from the other end. So that should appear there. So we'll teleport through here, take a transmit. Oh, we'll want to leave this behind. We can take a transmitter with us that we can fuel with our energy cell. Is that enough energy? I think we'll put some more energy in our cell. And we should be good to go. So I'll fill up the cell here. Shouldn't take too much energy. Let's quickly make sure our receiver has enough power. And also our dimlet. So our dimlet should be in here. It's not in there. You, go in there. Get more power. You have a maintenance cost of 20 RF per tick. Specify 10 RF per tick. You are full on power. You are full on power. This should be it. I'm hoping I'm not doing anything wrong. If I am, we might have to start the entire series from the beginning. No, I'm joking. I think I might actually save a backup. And then we will return and go through the portal. So guys, I'm back, and we're going to attempt going through the transmitter. Start teleportation. And hopefully we have no problems. And I think from what it... Ooh, okay. This doesn't look too bad. We have... everything seems to be fine. We got our achievement. There's a lot of trees, dirt, stone, and ores around here. This seems pretty cool. We'll have to make sure we can get back home, but this looks like it reaches a black dead end. Looks like it just falls off there. but we can check this out later. Now I want to see if we can get home. So we'll place our transmitter here with power. Ooh. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to give our Gumball RFTools. What's it called? What's the wrench? The wrench is a smart wrench. So that's. Oh, we'll go. No, give Gumball RFTools smart wrench item. So you can just pick that up and put that there. We should have thought of that. Why has it done that? Okay, I want you to be placing this way. Okay, you're getting power, good. Oh, we didn't bring a dialing device. Oh. I thought we made a dialing device. Yep, time to go back to the backup. So guys, I'm back, and I got myself a dialing device and a smart wrench on my backup, and we're going to try again. So start teleportation. The world will probably end up looking exactly the same. And I'm glitching. There we go. Okay, and we'll want to place our energy cube, give our dialing device power. If we click home, yeah, we can't dial. Then we'll want to grab this. We'll want to give our Matter transmitter power. We should be able to select our transmitter home. Let's just let this fill with power first. So glad I saved a backup. Before you try messing with any cross-dimensional mods, it's probably best to save a backup. Or before messing with anything, really. Especially if you're doing YouTube, you have to like save a backup before everything, otherwise something's bound to go wrong. But there we go. So we'll just name this New World, and we can name this New World, and we'll probably build a building over here. Then we can dial from New World to home, dial, and we should be able to start teleportation and head on home. And this should load. There we go. There we go. We're back, and we can also interrupt this. How do we stop this? Dialed to New World. Interrupt. There we go. So we have our portal set up. We have our different dimlet workbenches set up, and we can actually grab that cable. See, pickaxe. And can't fit, there we go. Fill that in. And I think that is it. So that is the way. That's how the, let's see, we'll get one of these lathe blocks. Control, ooh, let's go back to it. Control scroll wheel. There we go. That is how to make your dimensions from, let's just put these away, your dimensions from RFTools. So it's relatively easy, you just need to make sure you get hold of, and I think that's got enough power in it, we can always get back to that dimension. As long as you've got your dimlets, which you can gather from chests around about the world and in dungeons and stuff, or from Enderman as it said, then you've got a pretty good basis for setting up a dimension, or you can just do what we did and make something random. So we'll have to work on some cool dimensions in the future. We might eventually get a void world that we can live in to prevent any lag and stuff, and have a clean slate to build upon. But that is it for the episode. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like for some more Feed the Beast Horizons Daybreaker. As always, any suggestions for future episodes are appreciated. Anything cool you would like to see from any of the mods. Next episode, not sure exactly what we could get into. There's all sorts of mods in this pack. Interested in things like immersive engineering. We might even do some more RFTools stuff. There's a lot of machines and stuff we haven't looked at, including these ones that give you cool buffs for just being around. Cool things, space chamber controller block. It's one of the 8 corners of an area of space you want to copy and move elsewhere. That sounds cool. Builder block, spawners could be super useful. All sorts of different stuff, biome absorbers, and getting to work on possibly making biomes entirely built of ores and blocks. But for that we'll need more power. So probably do some more RFTools stuff next episode, and I'll see you then. Bye bye!